Okay, so you're going to pick either warm or cool colors. You're going to use a fan brush, so that's the one that looks like a fan. And this time you want your paints to be really, really wet, because they will blend much better that way. And we're going to be using salt to create texture, and if your paper's not wet, then you will not get the interesting texture that we want, okay? So I will be coming back periodically to spray your paints, and I will probably also spray your paper a little bit, okay? So take clean water, choose warm or cool colors. I'm going to go with warm colors, so you can choose red, orange, yellow, and pink if you're doing warm. The other colors are these colors that you can do for cool. I want to say one thing, purple and green, they make a swampy color. So be careful not to mix those if you're choosing cool colors. Any other colors will work. Okay? I'm going to start by getting a lot of paint on my paintbrush on both sides of it, and then all I'm doing is sweeping my paintbrush across my paper in several different areas. Okay, then I'm going to get a new color, and I'm going to fill in some of the areas around it. So I overlapped a little bit with my yellow, so now I have yellow-orange on my paintbrush, which means now I need to swishy, 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 and do it again.
Here's for you, Unwalkie.
Okay, so I'm blending a little bit on my paper, and I'm filling all my space. Do you see how I kind of like jiggle my paintbrush back and forth? Otherwise you get like streaks of paint. I'll show you what I mean. It ends up like that, where there's like streaks, so you kind of want to like zhuzh it back and forth like that. And you're filling your entire paper with warm or cool colors. One or the other, not both.
Miss Pierce.
Oh, goodness. Yes, Alexander.
I have Henry
Yes.
spitting at people.
Yes.
Alright, I'm on my way.
Alright, so I am finishing up with my paint, making sure I don't destroy the yellow by washing if I need to. Okay. I don't want to see one solid color, so don't paint it so you have one brand new color. I want to see blocks of different colors. When you are done, you are going to raise your hand, and I will come spray your paper one last time, and I'm going to sprinkle this salt all over it. What that's going to do is it's going to create an interesting texture on your paper that will, it'll just make it look more interesting, and like the background will be much more interesting. So the salt will dissolve in the water and just leave behind like these interesting like patterns and dots, okay? When you are finished, put it on the drying rack and put your paintbrush in the trays, okay?
Can we see what it really looks like?
Yes, I'll hold it up. Let me just get out of this recording really quickly for Helena and for Jordan.